It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
Welcome to Nottingham High School as the Northstars start the first round of the Central Jersey Group 3 tournament as they take on Red Bank Regional, standing at 8-14. The Northstars 17-8. And we'll get into this matchup in just a moment. Thanks to all the sponsors making this live stream possible: Capital Health System, Ultimate Ford Subaru, New Jersey Education Association, and by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, the Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, Hamilton Township Education Association, Saul Funeral Homes, Hyundai of Trenton, Hamilton Township Division of Health, the Trentonian, the Italian People's Bakery, as well as Mako in Ewing. Great to have you with us. Keith Noonan alongside Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher. Fish has talked to both the coaches, so we'll get to the coaches show in a moment. But Fish, it's the 2 seed, the 15 seed, but a lot of that stuff doesn't really matter because they're out of conference games. Red Bank obviously has played a tough schedule when you look at it on paper, so put it all into the blender.
Yeah, I mean, don't let the seeds fool you. Don't let the records fool you. 3 years ago, what was it, 2020? Red Bank came in here with a 10-16 record against a Stars team that was 21-6 at that time, and Nottingham had to go overtime before eking out a 58-56 victory.
There you go.
So, you know, I've seen these short conference teams come in here to Mercer County a lot of times as the lower seeds and walk out of here winners. You know, I'm excited. The county tournament's a thing of the past. Our favorite time of the year continues with the state getting underway. And you look at Central Jersey Group 3, looks like a mini county tournament. 7 CVC teams, part of the 16-team field. The top 3 seeds belong to Mercer County. Ewing is 1, Nottingham is 2, and Hamilton, who will be at tonight, is 3. So if the tournament goes chalk, we'll see an all-Mercer final. But that's a long way away. All gets underway this afternoon. And, you know, Red Bank comes in here. They had lost 8 straight prior to ending the regular season with a 20-point win over Metuchen. Red Bank started at 4-1, then lost 13 of their last 17. But that 8-game losing streak was a little misleading, as 5 of those losses were by 7 points or less, and 4 of them were by 4 points or less. So you got, for Red Bank, you got Nick Valentino, Colin Teeter, and Braden Kirkpatrick are the guys to watch. Valentino averages close to 15 a game. Teeter and Kirkpatrick about 12 a game, and Teeter has over 53 pointers. So, you know, they like to, you'll hear Anthony Alston talk about this in a minute. They like to play that deliberate game and slow it down and, you know, get their good shot, whereas we know Nottingham likes to, you know, get that transition going. I think the Northstars are really hungry entering this tournament. They haven't gotten past the quarterfinals since winning it all in 2018, and there's been some really good teams during that time. On the bright side, they've won 4 straight first-round games. That's just a tribute to Chris Raba, who has time to scout a team and figure things out.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like he knows how to go against them. Nottingham suffering a heartbreaking MCT loss to Notre Dame. Had a 46-point win over West Windsor South. And again, I talked about this with Anthony Alston. I think significant in that one is Joe Lemley had 19 and 5 3-pointers. And he had seriously been struggling the previous 7 or 8 games. Didn't even have a point against Notre Dame. So hopefully that West Windsor game is something to build on for him, because the Stars need his offense, especially with there's Smiling Abe coming by, especially with Jordan Robin not playing again today. So I think Nottingham will try to get after Red Bank early. I think, you know, get some early steals and some transition and not let the Bucks hang around. But this is a well-coached Red Bank team, so it could be another dogfight. And would we like to hear what the coaches have to say?
Sure.
All right, we'll start with assistant coach Jelly Bean Alston and go from there. Oops. This happens every time I forget to turn the recorder back on. Okay. Tournament time here at the Stars Galaxy, and we are here with Nottingham assistant Anthony Jellybean Alston. I got to start by asking you, where did Jellybean come from?
Kobe Bryant was my favorite player in high school, and in middle school I was taller than a lot of players, so my middle school teacher said I was more like his dad, who was a tall point guard. So that's where Jellybean came from. That was his nickname.
Oh, okay, and that's what they call Kobe's dad, Joe
Kobe,
Bryant.
yeah,
Jellybean, yeah. All right, JB. Well, anyway, turning our attention to today, you got a Red Bank regional team coming in here that's below 500, but we all remember about 3 years ago, they came in and took you guys to overtime, and I'm sure it's the same style. What are we going to see from this team?
Well, in my opinion, Fitz, this is the best 15 seed in the state. In any bracket, this is the best 15 team I've scouted. They're very disciplined. They run their stuff and they play their pace.
What do they like to slow it down? I mean, are they going to try to take you guys out of that running game?
They do the total opposite of us. They're gonna slow us down. They're gonna run their stuff. They want long possessions and they pack it in on defense. So they try to slow down our driving lanes.
Yeah, and it seems like they had an 8-game losing streak. But 5 of those games were like 7 points or less. So this is a team that's going to stay in the game the whole time, I guess.
Yes, they could easily be 15-8. After scouting and looking at their season and what we scouted, there were games that they lost by a couple points, a couple possessions go their way, and they're a different seed.
Now, how about you guys? You had a really tough loss against Notre Dame, and it was a good game, but a tough loss for you guys. You bounce back with that West Windsor win, and to me, I saw Joe Lemley at 19 in that game. He'd really been scuffling. What does that mean for you guys if you can get back him scoring?
Well, I mean, Joe is what we've been missing his last couple games. He's been in a kind of shooting funk. So for him to get back, it was really big for us.
And what's Jordy Robbins' status?
So Jay Robb is not playing tonight, but hopefully we get the win today and we can see him out there next game.
Okay, and Keese is all right? You got your point guard situation is good. So, I mean, was it important to win that game against West Windsor to come into the States on an upbeat?
Yes, we wish it was more competitive, but it definitely was important to come in and get that win going into the States.
And you guys, you haven't gotten past the quarterfinals since you won it all. So I guess this is a hungry team when it comes to the States.
Yes, and it is. The team is hungry. Our seniors is hungry to keep their season going. So I like the energy. All right,
Jellybean, good luck today, buddy.
Appreciate you, Fitz.
All right, we are here with visiting coach George Sorlis of Red Bank. Sorlis, sorry about that, Coach. George Sorlis, you're not a sour guy. Here for Red Bank Regional, and Coach, their assistant, Anthony Alston, just called you the most dangerous 15th seed in the state. How misleading is your team's record this year?
Well, we play in a great division, inside the short conference where we probably could have won 7 or 8 of our games where we lost them by 5 or less and 3 of them in overtime. So that's a nice compliment to hear. But, every game is different, and we got to go out today and try to play well. But we know we got a big challenge ahead of us in Nottingham.
Right, and I mean, if anybody knows on paper that this is not the matchup it looks to be on paper, you guys came in here in 2020. They had a great winning record. You had a losing record. You took them into overtime before losing. I don't think either team's style has changed since then. Do you look at it as just a repeat of that game and what you can do? Or?
No, I look at it as today is today, and whatever happened in the past is in the past. And who's ever better today is going to win. And, our kids got to play well, their kids got to play well, and hopefully we both do, and then see what happens.
Has this become a battle of styles for you guys? You guys like to hold the ball a little bit. They like to get up and down in transition. Do you see it that way or no?
Everybody's got their style. There's no right or wrong way to play. It's what's best for your team, and we're going to try to do what we do. I'm sure they're going to try to do what they do.
All right, George. Well, listen, we appreciate it. Good luck today.
My pleasure. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
The Gator, Jerry Blavitt, inviting you to come on by and experience true traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You're always welcome at the restaurant. I mean, it's like stepping back in time. You feel like you're dining in South Philadelphia or in New York's Little Italy restaurant. You can start the meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. You choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood, steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The restaurant is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private rooms are available for special affairs, plus we do catering. Remember, the Revere Restaurant, 609-882-6365. Again, that's 609-882-6365. Come on home and experience the true taste of Italy at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Your vehicle is in good hands at Haldeman Collision, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They do it all at Haldeman Collision. Minor dents and dings, bumpers, windshields, major body, and frame damage. Free estimates, 24-hour towing, most insurance accepted, and loaners available. Haldeman Collision works with all makes and models. They'll go out of their way to getting your car back in brand new condition. Haldeman Collision, conveniently located 20 minutes from Langhorne, Princeton, Ewing on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Welcome back to Nottingham. Keith Noonan, Rich Fisher, and Fish, another nice job with the coaches' interviews, and you got somewhat the lay of the land that both of these coaches really focused not necessarily on what happened a few years ago, but much more so on what is right in front of them. And Coach Sorless kind of said it. He was like, listen, we've got a tall task in front of us, but at the same time, Anthony Jellybean Austin acknowledged that this is probably the best 15 seed potentially in the state of New Jersey.
Yeah, and I wasn't trying to, compare. I was just saying that it was a close game last time, and that their styles are similar to. They haven't changed styles from 3 years ago. So will we see more of the same? But I think Anthony Austin gave us a little more insight that they're going to try to hold the ball. They're going to try to slow it down, get the good shots, and Nottingham's going to try and wreak a little havoc on defense, So this is, like I said, these short conference teams always come in to Mercer and make it tough on these Mercer County teams. Sometimes they win, sometimes they scare them, and every now and then they'll lose big. But, it's just – we know what we're going to see with Nottingham, and it's just a matter of them. I think they could, if they can just get out and go early on in this game, I think it'll make a big difference.
Starters for Red Bank Regional: the Bucks, Braden Kirkpatrick, Colin Teeter, Nick Valentino, as well as Jamison Ackerman. That's a great name, and Liam Stack. For the Stars, Dom Raymond, J.P. Dickerson, T.J. Keese, and Honest Abe is in the way, and Smiling Abe, and Jameer Miller getting the start. He's going to jump it up.
Maybe we should call him Honest Abe today in tribute to Abe Lincoln on President's Day.
Maybe that could be it. Maybe that's why I called him that.
Maybe, subliminal.
Right. Miller works it to the right. Into the corner, J.P. Dickerson launches, and he's short on the 3-ball. Rebound picked up by Teeter.
Used to seeing J.P. take it to the hoop.
Kirkpatrick looking to get open. Swings it over to Valentino. Over to Ackerman. And an early foul on J.P. Dickerson, a little overzealous in the front court.
Yeah, a little bit.
So Kirkpatrick will inbound. And they'll flip it into Ackerman. Ackerman dribbles left. Skips it across. Valentino launches a jump shot. He missed. Dom Raymond leaping up to grab the rebound. Northstars out in transition. Dickerson steps in, floating shot off glass, won't go. Good strong rebound by Teeter. Ackerman controlling, rushing up the floor. Dribble drive, moves to the left, hands off. Teeter lost the ball, it's knocked out on Lemley.
First of two we'll have for you today. The Flash and the point guard and I.
Oh yeah.
We'll be at Hamilton West at 5:30 tonight for Hamilton Somerville. So stick with us. Have a little late lunch, early dinner in between, and then come back at 5:30.
Ackerman got a poke loose in the front court. Gets it back, fires into the corner, shot for three. Off the mark by Kirkpatrick, left-handed shot. And a foul, I believe, on Teeter, who ended up with the ball. And it will be. That's his first foul. One foul each for these teams now.
Both teams having trouble getting going offensively. It's a little cold in this gym.
It is.
I saw Brandon Robbo wearing a T-shirt. I'm like, what, are you crazy?
Keese moves in, kicks it out. Foul line, jump shot, canned. Dom Raymond draws first blood. Northstars up 2-0.
That's his shot. Not many guys, not many high school kids make that little in the paint jumper like he does.
Northstars with some full court pressure, and not many high school kids are getting here at 8 a.m. for a 1 p.m. game, but Dom Raymond has done that today.
Really? He
Shot
was here
good by Ackerman.
He was here at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock this morning, putting up jump shots.
How'd you find that out?
I have my sources.
Oh, shut up. Got your sources. It's not like you're breaking Watergate here.
That would have been kind of a cool story to have. Shot for three, Raymond!
Look at this guy.
Has 5 quick points. That's a corner three.
I'm not used to seeing that as much. I mean, he can make it, but used to seeing his work inside mostly. A little pressure now on the ball.
Valentino gets it across the floor. Tipped in the air. TJ Keese has it. Over to Dickerson. Left-handed layup. Good. Nice start for the Northstars. 7-2.
Exactly what they want to do. And here they come again.
Yep, Valentino. They're having trouble with that. They get it across the timeline. Ackerman into the corner. Teeter gets it down low. Shot for three is no good by Valentino. Offensive rebound. It's kept alive into the corner. Kirkpatrick wide open for three. He missed. Fight for the rebound. Loose ball picked up by TJ Keese. He's out in transition. Wide open three. Got it. From the right wing, TJ Keese. 10-2, and Red Bank might want to think about talking it over.
Yeah, I mean, Nottingham all of a sudden started pressuring the ball, and
that's a three that's knocked down by Jamison Ackerman. 10-5. Keese stops, gives to Raymond. 2 steps in. Got it. Dom Raymond on fire.
3 for 3 so far for Raymond.
12-5. 4 minutes, 18 seconds, first quarter. Valentino dribble drive left all alone and scores the layup.
How did that happen?
Dickerson brings it up. Northstars up 12-7. First round of the state tournament. Dickerson, nice move in the lane and finishes while falling down.
Vintage Dickerson there.
14-7, 3:48 to go first quarter. Valentino skips it. It's a give and go and a nice play and one.
Oh, wow. Great job there. Went up. He kind of got shoved almost.
Nick Valentino and Colin Teeter going back and forth.
Great body English by Valentino to go with the push and still manage to get it in.
Body English, I like it. Yeah. Dickerson comes out.
Both these teams started a little cold, but now they're hitting shots right and left. Nottingham's hit 6 in a row.
Jameer Miller, that was his first foul. This for the N1. And it's short. Miller picks up the board.
Miller's starting in place of Jordan Raba.
Dante Alexander, who really can get hot from behind the arc. We saw that in the Mercer County tournament.
We sure did.
Joe Lemley back into the far wing. TJ Keese going to back it out into the front court. Raymond working on a high screen. Keese floating shot got deflected and knocked out a play by Liam Stack. That got deflected. The officials getting together. North Star ball. Baseline inbound. Keese into the lane. Raymond missed the shot. That's his first miss, but he puts that back to second effort and makes it. 16-9.
I tell you what, Raymond has been good all year. He has really lifted his play at tournament time.
Yep. Nice move by Kirkpatrick, but he got it knocked away and throws it away into the North Star bench as he fell down. Nottingham is really playing effective basketball to what they want to do.
Yeah, and so far they've done a good job on Colin Teeter. He's got like around 53 pointers, but he hasn't even had a shot yet.
Today's game brought to you in part by the Hamilton Township Education Association. I want to wish all of their students the best of luck. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. HTSD virtual kindergarten registration for fall 2023 is now open. You can go to htsdnj.org to register, and HTSD Summer Camp 2023 registration is open as well. HTSD Summer Camp is offered to Hamilton Township residents entering grades K through 12, and same website, htsdnj.org, for camp offerings and dates.
I'm being tormented here because I inadvertently wore a burgundy hoodie.
And it's the same exact color.
Redback colors. And
yes.
The hometown fans are upset with me.
It's amazing how careful you have to be.
Yeah.
With what you wear.
I wore a green hoodie to a Nottingham Hamilton girls game once, and they gave me so much grief for wearing Steiner colors.
Dom Raymond connects again from the low post.
This guy is just a machine.
You know, if he has to get here at 8 a.m. and he's going to play like this every game, maybe he just has to show up at 8 a.m. before every game.
Exactly. No earlier, no later. Right at 8.
Just right at 8.
Yep. If you're here at 5 of 8, stand outside and then don't walk in until 8. 11 points in the first quarter here.
He is just playing with outrageous confidence, and for a good reason.
Yeah.
Northstars keeping the full court pressure on. They get it into Stack. Back to Kirkpatrick. He'll give way to Ackerman in the backcourt. Ackerman finds Valentino in the corner. Valentino drives baseline. Nice move on a hesitation, and he scores.
You know, you can just see from these players watching them that they are much better than an 8-14 team.
Yeah, no question.
I mean, they're not stumbling around out there. I mean, they're bothered by the press, but a lot of teams are bothered by Nottingham's press. But you know, they're
Lemley tries a three, and it's off the mark to the right, and a foul as Dickerson was trying to gain possession near the lane. A foul on the floor. Be the first on Kirkpatrick. 18-11, minute 52, opening quarter. First round of the state tournament here from Nottingham. 2-seed Northstars taking on a 15-seed Red Bank regional team that Fish just alluded to. Much better than their record or seeding might indicate.
Yeah.
High screen, Alexander gives it down to Raymond. Raymond scores again!
Oh, my goodness. This is unbelievable.
20-11.
13 first quarter points.
Tom Raymond has more points than Red Bank. Dribble inside. Valentino blocked, but a foul is called. Got him with the body.
Who got that? Who was that? Raymond that hit him?
Yes. Two shots for Valentino.
Valentino missed his first one when he was trying to get a three-point play. Coaxed that one in. He's keeping him in this right now. 7 points.
Well, they're a very balanced team. I mean, you gave the stats.
Yeah, 3 guys in double figures.
Right. Not going to have one guy that's going to necessarily hurt you. They'll spread the wealth. Good from the line that time. Dickerson in the front court. Dribbles left. Hands off Lemley. Gives way to Keese. Keese chisels in. No look bounce pass down on the block. Dickerson missed. Gets back his own rebound. He missed again. Stack fires it up to Kirkpatrick, who lays it in with a left hand. 20-15, 5-point lead for the Northstars.
Yeah, Red Bank not going away. I thought if Nottingham could get a blitz there, maybe it could take a little weight out of them, but I was wrong. They just keep bouncing back.
Keese backs it up. High and right. Now we'll move it back to the logo. Northstars probably going to save it for the last shot. 20
I would
seconds.
think so.
Ackerman just standing there.
Yes, right in front of us. We could give you accurate play-by-play on this.
5 seconds, and a little overzealous was Valentino. He thought he was going to have the steal.
Yeah, it was a great idea, in theory, but
that's not a bad foul either. It's just his first, and
yeah, now you
it
got to
makes the
inbound.
Northstars reset with
Right.
4 seconds left.
Yeah, not a bad foul at all. I mean, yeah, you're taking a chance of getting a steal and a layup to end the quarter, and worst thing worse, yeah. Now you got to inbound and start all over again. Like
Alec Teeter in the game for the first time. 3 seconds left. Lemley stops, fires it into the front court, and that shot goes way off the glass.
Well, great job by Red Bank to force, Nottingham was forcing it down, and Red Bank knew what it wanted to do in those closing seconds.
So a very entertaining first quarter here from Nottingham as the Northstars have a 20-15 lead right here on the WBCB Sports Network. Back after this.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills, or at teamtoyota.net.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey.
Welcome back to Nottingham. First round of the state tournament. And the Northstars with a 20-15 lead. Keith Noonan, Rich Fisher with you as we begin quarter number 2. And what a quarter it was for Dom Raymond.
Yeah, he shot 6 for 8 in that first quarter. I'm sorry, 6 for 7 in that first quarter.
Only missed once.
Yeah, missed one. Oh, he stinks.
High screen, Teeter traveled. Smiling Honest Abe with a very emphatic call.
Yeah, he did.
Inbound into Keese. Keese gives way to Dickerson in the front court. Now back to Keese. High screen by Raymond. Good defense. Lemley. Good feed into Dom, who missed the first chance, but again, he's able to put it back up and tip it in.
Yeah, both times he's missed, they've been moot because he just put it back. He's
Timeout, Chris Raba.
He's got 2 rebounds. They're both offensive, and they're both on missed shots of his own that he put back in.
Since 1899, proud to be a part of the greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Homes. Saul Funeral Homes, a 4th-generation family-owned business, proudly supports their community. They've guided families in Mercer when they needed it most. Their caring, dedicated, compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you clothes you deserve while celebrating your loved one. Visit their website, saulfuneralhomes.com, saulfuneralhomes.com, and they are a proud sponsor of today's game, and they hope you enjoy it. Also check out the all-new Hyundai of Trenton. All-new Hyundai models, pre-owned cars, all types of models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory ready for delivery. It's at 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Back to it. Ackerman pass it backwards for Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick up to Valentino, left open for three, and shot just missed off the iron. Rebound for Lemley. Keese in transition, another three. In and out. Good block out by Valentino. He's racing up the floor. And another travel. This time it's on Ackerman.
These guys are pushing it a little more than I thought they would, going by what Anthony Alston said in the pregame. They're not really just walking it up the floor, and you know they're going for a quick shot.
Dickerson, bounce pass down on the block. Raymond kicks it out, and that's a travel.
Jeez.
Dante Alexander, happy feet.
Got to call AAA, man. A lot of traveling going on here.
That's pretty bad.
Boom, boom. I'll be here all week, folks.
And for another game today.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't forget to tip your bartenders and waitresses.
Corner three, it's way short, missed everything, and then a foul as Colin Teeter struggling to get going.
That was the first shot Colin Teeter was able to get off. Who was that foul on? Kirkpatrick?
Yep, that's his second.
Yeah, it's never good.
One of their key starters, so something to keep an eye on early second quarter.
I think they get a lot out of their starters. I'm not sure how deep they actually go.
Dickerson, nice move inside, off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound as it's batted around, puts it up and good off glass. 24-15, 6-12 second quarter.
A little relentless on their offensive rebounding, especially when they miss their own shots.
Kirkpatrick stops in the front court. Valentino corrals it. It's back to Kirkpatrick on the loose ball. Valentino, jump shot from the free throw line won't fall. Northstars playing really aggressively. Keese, good pass. Lemley gets it into the paint, but deflected out. Nice play defensively by Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, good recovery there by Kirkpatrick. He saw it open and got over there quick to knock it out.
Lemley set to inbound. Gets it into the corner. Dickerson fakes the handoff, drives in, floats it up, and gets the roll.
I thought that was rolling off the other side, and all of a sudden it came back to him.
Looked like it.
Has Red Bank made a sub yet? I don't think they have.
Only once, with the 4 seconds left, and that was it.
Right.
They brought in Alec Teeter. A block high at the rim, but a foul. So it will be Valentino shooting free throws. Alexander picks up his first foul.
Yeah. Nottingham, that's biggest lead there at 11 points, cut to 10. You're right, though. Nottingham is just playing relentless today, and that's what they want to do. I mean, they want to.
One of two. Northstars moving it quickly in transition. Alexander can't hit the three. It's batted out. And loose ball. Raymond picks it up. Raymond dishes, baseline, spinning inside Alexander, blocked into the hands of Dickerson, who turns around and puts it up and in. His back to the basket doesn't matter for J.P. Dickerson.
Dickerson's pounding the boards. He's got 8 rebounds.
Teeter gets blocked.
4 rebounds.
Dickerson with a block. He's moving towards the hoop, and he can't score. Might have gotten knocked away there by Ackerman. Quickly up ahead. Valentino into the corner. Kirkpatrick hesitates, fires off glass. Yeah. And they say it's deflected off the Northstars. And there's a sub for you, Fish. And it's Ryan Fisher.
Hey. No relation, folks.
No.
If I say something good about him, it's because he deserved something good said about him.
I like that you have to point that out.
Yes.
Aiden Lindy in the game as well. for Red Bank. Fired a jump shot, no good. Lindy ends up with the ball. Back up top, swinging it around. Valentino got bumped, and a blocking foul, I believe, is going to be called. And I think that's on Dom Raymond. That's his second, so he'll have to come out.
Yeah, that's not good.
Jacob Dormerville comes in for the Stars. Inbound to Valentino. He's trapped in the corner, somehow gets rid of it. To the near wing. Knocked away, Fisher had it stolen. Dickerson with the pilfer, but he missed the shot, but it's up and good for Jameer Miller.
I tell you what, they have to have at least 10 points on putbacks. Raymond's got 2 of his own. Dickerson's got 2 of his own. Miller just got one there.
Full timeout for Red Bank Regional. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and the community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. You are a loved one homebound. The division's caring nurses can bring the vaccine to you. For families who may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of free and confidential clinics, and the staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. And go to their website, hamiltonnj.com/health, for more information. If you miss any of today's game, read about it in the Trentonian or Trentonian.com. Only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It is the Trentonian.
By the way, buddy, I can go back to helping you with the announcements today, since we're not doing 4 games.
Correct.
So if you need a break.
That's very nice of you.
Yes, well, you know. You know I like to steal the spotlight from you sometimes.
Of course.
30-16.
That's right.
And I think Nottingham's going to keep going. I don't mean keep going. They're going to keep attacking is what I mean.
Fisher gets trapped in the front court. Lost it out of play. Dickerson and/or Keese got a hand on it.
15 is Lindy, right?
Lindy, yes.
Yeah, that roster's a little shaky, so I want to make sure I got the right names for whoever comes in.
Yeah, we had to just pull a roster off of the internet, and so we had to cross-check that, obviously. And
well, there were 2 different rosters on 2 different websites.
Yes.
So we think we got it.
Good passing. Lindy kicks it back out. Valentino has trouble with it, and it's on the line. Northstars will have it.
Well, that's 4 turnovers now for Red Bank in this quarter. They only had 2 in the first. Nottingham D'ing up on both full court and half court.
Chris Raba calling out a play. Keese straight on. Now backs it back out onto the logo. Now Keese moving in. Swings it left. Miller kicks it back up top. Dickerson, 2-step drive, and puts it in off the glass.
Wasn't that Lemley?
Yes.
Yeah, you said Dickerson. I got confused.
I thought I slipped Lemley in there. Good elbow jump shot hit by Nick Valentino.
Well,
Northstars move quick. Here's Lemley. Being guarded by Teeter. Pass into the corner, Dickerson. Now Keese works it up top. Lemley fires a 3 and connects. Love to see Joe Lemley get going.
Yeah,
35-18.
like you said, yeah, he had that big game against South the other day. They need him. If they're going to make a run, they need all these guys. They can't have a guy.
Lindy tried to work it down into the paint for Teeter, but got knocked away by Dormerville.
You know, they don't have that one go-to guy that's going to get them there 30 a night or something. They got all these guys chipping in with 10, 12 averages. So
Fisher into the corner, shot missed by Lindy, long pass, and another layup for J.P. Dickerson. He's had way too many of those if you're Red Bank. Easy buckets. And you mentioned the rebounding advantage that the Northstars, especially offensively.
Yeah.
Here comes the trap again. Fisher works it down to Lindy, who got blocked by Dormerville. Loose ball, Lindy corrals it. They pass it around, shot for three, and a foul. Too much contact by Jameer Miller, and it'll be 3 shots upcoming for Valentino.
Yeah, you can't foul guys like that on the perimeter because it's going to be seen. You might get away with it when you're in the paint and there's bodies all over the place.
Miller, that's his 3rd foul, so he's coming out. Looks like Tyree Thompson going to come in, as well as Dante Alexander.
Yeah, a little bit of foul trouble for Nottingham.
Yep. Tom Raymond has 2, who's played phenomenally. Valentino was really frustrated with himself after he missed that one, and
well,
when you're
down by 19, you get frustrated.
Coach George Sorless looked over at him and just clapped and just said, "Hey, get these next 2."
Right. I like how you said phenomenally. You said it perfectly. That's a tough one to say. That's like trying to pronounce some of those hockey players' names.
Igor Shesterkin.
Whatever.
I guess we have to rattle some off.
Yeah. Show off.
He hits 2, does Valentino.
Valentino's got the only points for these guys in the second quarter. He's got all 5.
Lemley long 3, missed. Loose ball in the hands of Fisher. Somehow gets it away, and Valentino got hit in the arm by Lemley.
Lemley must be feeling it to put it up from that far out. He makes those at times. Too bad you couldn't get to see Richie Jones when he played for Nottingham in their state tournament year. That guy could hit him from anywhere on the court.
That's the Northstars' 8th foul, so 1-1 for Valentino, who I believe has been the only Buck to the line.
Yes,
he's the only one that shot free throws.
Yes, he has.
It's the 1-1.
Right now, this could be their way back into the game.
Sure.
Keep getting foul shots.
Minute 58, 37-21. Perfect.
Well, he's been perfect since he got frustrated with himself on that one.
There you go.
Hit 4 straight since then.
Lemley passes left. And almost a turnover, and it's going to be. Fisher got a hand on it first, and then it was off the hands of Keese, it looked like, and then out of play.
Well, Nottingham wants to be careful. It wants to take that double-digit lead into the locker room. Doesn't want them cutting it down.
Tyree Thompson comes in for Nottingham. Jamison gets rid of it. Fisher, good passing. Kirkpatrick fires and hits the 3. Red Bank starting to feel it.
Yeah.
37-25.
7-0 run here.
Dickerson, good pass. Left all alone. Easy bucket for Dormerville.
Great pass.
Set up by Dickerson.
Great pass.
39-25. That stops the 7-0 run. Kirkpatrick picks up his dribble in the front court, works it to Fisher. Fisher dribbles through traffic. His pass deflected as he tried to work it into the corner. And the ball will stay here, and now some fighting after the play.
All right, calm down.
Little chippiness.
And
Valentino comes out of the pack smiling
yeah,
and clapping.
smiling and clapping. Kind of like, all right, let's go, boys. Let's get fired up here. Not to mention, they maintain possession.
George Sorless is out on the floor.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the conversation is there. Abe is not smiling.
For now.
No.
I think
Yep.
Sorless
All
is saying
good.
that one of his players got pushed, potentially. That's what looked like he was saying.
Sorless gave him a little pat on the back. All is well in smiling world.
Long 3, Kirkpatrick can't hit. Offensive rebound, Valentino puts it back up and in. 39-27, what a late push in this second quarter for the Bucks.
Well, it's Valentino doing it.
Dickerson picks up his dribble. They find Raymond, who's back in the game. Raymond finds the basket again.
Yeah, I think Chris Roberts said, look, go back in there. Don't foul, but make an impact.
Less than 30 seconds to go, second quarter, and it's out of play, and tough call, but it's going to stay over there.
I mean, at the rate he's going, Raymond's going. That foul trouble, he still could have a huge game in the offing, but that foul trouble could have cost him a monster game.
22 seconds.
Surprised Chris put him in this late in the half.
Teeter missed the three. Long rebound. Thompson. 13 seconds left. Dickerson steps back into the corner, floats it back up top. Keese with 7 seconds. Gets it over to Thompson into the corner. Lemley baseline drive, 3 seconds. Try to get it back into the front court. 1 second and time expires. Northstars don't get off a shot.
Twice in a row now to end the period.
Chris Robin not going to be happy with that, but
No.
his team really played a very solid all-around half, and they lead Red Bank by a score of 41-27, and we'll be back to talk about it in a moment here on WBCB.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
This is Angelo Honor for your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
The Gator, Jerry Blavitt, inviting you to come on by and experience true traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You're always welcome at the restaurant. I mean, it's like stepping back in time. You feel like you're dining in South Philadelphia or in New York's Little Italy restaurant. You can start the meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. You choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood, steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The restaurant is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private rooms are available for special affairs, plus we do catering. Remember, the Revere Restaurant, 609-882-6365. Again, that's 609-882-6365. Come on home and experience the true taste of Italy at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Your vehicle is in good hands at Haldeman Collision, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They do it all at Haldeman Collision. Minor dents and dings, bumpers, windshields, major body, and frame damage. Free estimates, 24-hour towing, most insurance accepted, and loaners available. Haldeman Collision works with all makes and models. They'll go out of their way to getting your car back in brand new condition. Haldeman Collision, conveniently located 20 minutes from Langhorne, Princeton, and Ewing on Route 33 in Hamilton Township.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills, or at teamtoyota.net.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Welcome back to Nottingham. Keith Noonan, Rich Fisher in a 41-27 game at the break, Fish, and a pretty good half for the Northstars.
Yeah, I would have to think Nottingham's pretty happy with the way they played. I mean, they had a lead as big as 19 at 37-18, and Red Bank cut into it a little bit. Got it down to 12, but Nottingham used a little 4-2 spurt there at the end of the quarter to make it 14, which is pretty good. But, you know, one half does not a game make, my friend. And
we've seen that.
You know, yeah, we've seen that several times. So Nottingham, I'm sure, wants to come out with that same intensity and really get at it. They've really, really done a good job of holding down most of their weapons. I mean, let's look at the scoring here. Only 3 guys have scored for them. Nick Valentino's doing all the damage with 17 points. 7 of them are from the foul line, too. And Braden Kirkpatrick and Jameson Ackerman have 5 points apiece. Other than that, no one else has scored for the Bucks. They are shooting 9 for 20 from the field, 7 for 10 from the foul line. they have 6 turnovers. Nottingham, well, Dom Raymond, he has 17 as well, missing 4 minutes of that second
I was going to say
quarter.
he barely played in the second quarter. He played half the quarter.
Shooting 8 for 9. I mean, give me a break. 8 for 9. And J.P. Dickerson with 12 points. Joe Lemley's got 5. T.J. Keese with 3. Jameer Miller with 2. And Jacob Dormaville with 2. Stars are shooting a really nice 19 for 33. Have not taken a foul shot. I don't think the Baron is too happy with that. There's Pete Capone bothering us again at halftime. I got to think he's not happy that the visiting team has 10 free throws and his team has 0. But
that's odd.
On the bright side of it for Nottingham, they built a 14-point lead without going to the line. So, Nottingham has gotten they've done 2 things. They've gotten some points off of turnovers, not a lot, but they've gotten a few points off of turnovers. They've created a little bit of havoc with their press to the point where even when Red Bank got it across the court, they sort of rushed shots a little bit at times. And the other thing we've talked about it is Nottingham has done a great job on the offensive boards. I mean, you're talking at least 10 that I can remember. There might even be more, but 10 points on the offensive boards at the minimum. So, if you're Chris Robb, I think you're just telling them at halftime, keep doing what you're doing. Try to stay out of foul trouble. I mean, you got, Miller with 2 and Raymond, or Miller with 3 and Raymond with 2. Everybody else is in pretty good shape, but
right.
You don't want to see Raymond get that third because he has been an unbelievable impact on his game. So
Northstars will start with it to begin proceedings in the second half. Central Jersey Group 3, first round of the state tournament. Can't believe it's here already.
It's great.
This year flew by.
I know, and then I'm losing you, so it's not that great. It's mixed emotions great.
Lemley thought about a corner 3, kicks it back up top. Keese skipped into the corner. Miller back up top. Keese moves in, ball deflected. And out on the break is Ackerman. Easy layup.
Oh, that's a really good start for a team trying to climb back in it.
41-29.
Get a turnover or turn it into a quick basket.
Lemley, a little hesitant to shoot, it looks like. Now fires it across into the corner.
No, he was covered pretty good there, too.
Yep. Working it around. Lemley thought about it again. Skips it down. Dickerson. Lemley fires a 3. Bang!
And he caught that and shot all in one motion. He did that with confidence.
He was just waiting for that open shot.
Yep, and he got it and he knew what he wanted to do with it right off the get-go.
Valentino, double team, works it right, passing into the corner. Teeter for 3, he matches.
Well, that's something that Red Bank really wants to see. That's their big perimeter shooter. He was 0 for 3 in the first half. So if he can start heating up, that could make a difference for the Bucks as well.
Miller in the corner. Good defense there. Passes back out up top. Dickerson. Chris Rabba calling out a play.
Yeah, the Stars in no rush here in their half court.
Ackerman playing good defense. Lemley, baseline drive in the paint. Passes backwards to Dickerson, who feeds inside, and Dom Raymond got fouled on the shot. Good job by Dickerson.
Yeah, Dickerson really sees things well. I mean, he seems to know right where the open guy is, whether he's 2 feet from the basket or out at the three-point line. He finds him. I mean, he can score, but he can do a lot of other things as well.
Raymond, good on the first. What a game he's played.
Oh, man.
Hits them both.
Talk about a guy playing with confidence.
46-32. Nottingham lead. Jump shot from the elbow. Somehow goes in. Valentino leaned in and shot it and got the roll off the rim.
Yeah, it's really the Valentino Raymond show here with a little Dickerson thrown in on the side.
The showdown.
Yeah.
Raymond chisels in, kicks it out. Lemley almost traveled and had it go off his shoe top and had a play.
I think he did travel. What does Pete Capone do all this time when he keeps walking back and forth here?
My eyes are always on the court, so I have no clue what he's doing
I don't know
behind
what's
us.
going on behind us. But
Valentino gets to Kirkpatrick, who drives in. Tough shot, and it's a little short.
these guys are attacking the rack here.
Lemley down low. Dickerson spins and missed the shot. Raymond had it for a moment. Then it's stripped free. Valentino ahead of the pack. He scores the layup. Nick Valentino has been unbelievable. 10-point game.
He's got 21 now, Valentino.
Raymond floating shot, a wild one, and it's missed.
And Raymond saying, if you can do it, I can do it.
But it will be Nottingham ball on the baseline. Dickerson into the corner. Keese backs out. Little 2-3 zone, it looks like. Lemley, that's a three! Don't let him start to get hot.
Well,
49-36.
like we said in the pregame, he got some confidence back in West Windsor, and that's carrying over right now. He's made 4 out of 6.
Teeter, nice find underneath to Liam Stack, who was all alone. Defensive lapse that time for the Northstars.
And Red Bank is not letting Nottingham go on a run now. Whenever Nottingham hits a basket, Red Bank answers. And now there's another turnover.
Valentino with the pilfer. Goes high to the rim and puts it in again. Timeout, Chris Raba wants to talk things over.
Well, you got to be impressed with Red Bank. They could have been blown away, buried in the sand. Down 19, I really thought that would have put them away. Did not. They just keep on coming.
Italian People's Bakery, proud to support high school sports here on WBCB. Go to 63 Butler Street for the rolls, deli meats, and the pastries. Go to 63 Butler Street. It's the place to go for the best hoagies, finest dessert trays for any get-together. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. And today's game brought to you by the Hamlin Township Education Association. They want to wish all of their students the best of luck. This message brought to you by the Hamlin Township Education Association. Fish, you want to tell people about the theater?
Nothing would give me greater pleasure. The theater.
Number 4 there.
Come out to the theater, folks. Steiner will be performing Seussical on February 23rd through 25th at 7 p.m. each day. And one performance on the 25th. It says 1P. I'm assuming that's one performance. Tickets are $10. Nottingham will have the Percy Jackson musical, The Lightning Thief, at 7 p.m. on March 2nd through 4th. Hamilton West will be presenting The Wedding Singer on March 9th through 11th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 at hhw.booktix.com.
Well done.
Thanks.
Nottingham has it. Alexander, corner 3. It's short. High off.
Tough rebound.
Yeah, high off the rim there. And a good rebound and another transition layup. Braden Kirkpatrick this time.
Yeah.
And don't look now, but it's 49-42.
And another timeout.
Wow.
Holy cow.
You never see that.
No, he didn't like something there. Holy cow.
Wow.
Well, they've cut 12 points off a 19-point deficit. Go ahead, Flash.
Since 1899, proud to be a part of the greater Hamilton Township community. Is Saul Funeral Homes, fourth-generation family-owned business. Proudly supports their community. They've guided families in Mercer when they needed it most. Caring, dedicated, compassionate staff, always ready to go above and beyond to bring you clothes you deserve while celebrating your loved one. SaulFuneralHomes.com, proud sponsor of today's game. They hope you enjoy it. So something went wrong there that obviously Chris Raba did not like, so he wanted to talk it over again.
Yeah, again.
And you can't really question his methods because he's just been so successful. But you just rarely see something like that. That's all.
I know.
Keese inside. Works it back up top. Alexander. Pass high post. Raymond moving in, and he can't score. Rebound fought for, still on the floor, and then a foul is called with a loose ball.
I think Raymond was almost on the verge of getting his third there, backing in.
And the foul is on Red Bank, so they thought that there was a charge.
No, that's on Teeter, his second.
There were so many guys down there, Fish, that I couldn't tell whether he was set or not. So,
yeah, no, it was through a maze of players.
Lemley hit his last 2 threes.
Got to get his hair out of his eyes.
2 minutes, 52 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's been all Red Bank this quarter.
Yeah, a little tight.
Raymond, step back, short. Valentino works it through traffic. Good pass. Teeter wide open. He knocks down the 3. The 15 seed climbing all the way back. It's 49-45.
Wow, this is amazing.
Dickerson off glass. Stops some of the momentum.
Boy, did they need that.
Ackerman almost got it stolen. Into the corner. Northstars playing good defense. They work it into the other corner. Stepping inside Valentino. Shot for 3. Way off by Ackerman. And then a foul is called on Red Bank.
Lemley got the rebound. He went to outlet and got his arm knocked. And that is the third now on Colin Teeter. And that could be good news for Nottingham because he's starting to heat up a little. He's got a couple of threes in this quarter after being blanked in the first half.
51-45. Dickerson wanted to pass it to Lemley, but didn't like the look. Left for Raymond.
They're switching a man now, it looks like.
Lemley high to the rim, missed the shot. Teeter rips away the rebound. Ackerman moving quickly. Pass left, Kirkpatrick through some contact. And a foul.
Foul on
second for Dickerson.
Yeah. You could just see in Red Bank's body language, they just feel so much, so confident and, ready to attack, both offensively and defensively.
Northstars changing up their defense, it looks like. Valentino floats it back up top into the front court. Kirkpatrick lost the handle, but it's lost again. It's loose. Shot for 3. Oh, are you kidding? Kirkpatrick nails it after picking up the loose ball.
Yep, picked it up. Nobody was underneath. He didn't care. He just says, I'm feeling it. I'm putting this down. Oh, man. You
51-48.
Got to be kidding me.
Raymond through contact. No whistle. Good defense by Stack. Valentino. Good pass. Down on the baseline. Another corner 3. Teeter. Just missed. It's a little too strong. Fight for the rebound. Tipped up in the air. Dickerson got fouled.
Oh, man. If that had gone down, we'd have a tie game. Boy, Red Bank. I mean, I know we're broadcasting to a Nottingham audience, but you got to be impressed with the way this team just keeps battling.
Alec Teeter comes into the game. 25 seconds to go in the third.
Well, Northstars have been terrible on this last, end of the period attacking. They haven't even gotten shots either time, so
it's really
important they get one now.
Yeah.
And get it to go down.
Shot for three. Alexander!
Like that.
Nails it. He's made a habit of that. Time expires. It was a great quarter for Red Bank. They have climbed right back into it, but a huge shot for Alexander that gets the crowd back into it. 54-48, coming down to the wire and coming down to the final quarter that's coming your way right after this.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
(54-48), first round of the Central Jersey Group 3 tournament, and 15 seed Red Bank trying to come into Nottingham and unseat 2 seed Nottingham Northstars, but they trail it 54-48. Red Bank will have it first.
And the Bucks shot 9 for 12 in that third quarter.
Incredible.
You'll get back in a lot of games shooting 9 for 12.
Yes. Ackerman controlling in the front court. Bounce pass to the right. Teeter is there. Now dribbles left. Hands off. Valentino. Elbow jump shot. Way short.
Too straight.
Good rebound. Leaping up to grab it for TJ Keese.
One of the few misfires of the day for Valentino. Sitting there with 23 points right now.
Dickerson down low to Raymond, who missed it off the rim. Gets it back. Puts it up and in.
Well, and that's what was missing in that third quarter. The Raymond of the first half. All he got was a couple of foul shots.
Valentino, good pass back up top.
But for the third time, he's put back one of his misses for a bucket. 6 points on putbacks of his own misses.
Long three off the mark put up by Ackerman. Offensive rebound kept alive by Red Bank, and a timeout, and a smart timeout right there by George Sorless.
Yeah, I mean, you've put a lot of work into getting back into this game. You don't want to let it slip away and have to try to rebuild the attack all over again.
Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of services to keep you and the community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended flu vaccines. Or you're a loved one homebound, the division's caring nurses will bring the vaccine to you for families who may be underinsured or uninsured. The division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County able to take advantage of free and confidential clinics. And for more information and eligibility, go to hamiltonnj.com/health. If you miss any of today's game, read about it in the Trentonian or Trentonian.com. Only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. So Red Bank will have it on the baseline. 1 minute gone by in the fourth. Northstars trying to hold off a big comeback. And a foul is called. Certainly looked like a jump ball from here. Both hands were on the ball. But the Northstars got called for a hold, and it's Dickerson called for his third foul.
So Dickerson with 3, Raymond still with 2.
Kirkpatrick on the block. Lost the ball. Lemley ends up with it.
Well, and they went that whole third quarter without a turnover.
Incredible.
But
I mean,
got
when
one there.
have you seen that all year?
No, I mean we mean Nottingham not turning a team over in a quarter?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, they played a flawless
Yeah, they really did.
third quarter.
Dickerson, dribble drive, knocked away. Kirkpatrick, high to the rim, layup good. And a turnover.
Oh boy.
My goodness.
Yeah, good way of putting it.
56-50, and Red Bank has the ball right back. Chris Robin just said, come on. Just things that you don't see too often, but in situations like this, win or go home, state playoff game, can get a little tight. Red Bank's got to get it in, and they do. Kirkpatrick fires it into the front court. Valentino, and if this Red Bank team comes in and wins this thing from behind, it's going to be Valentino who's a large part of it.
Oh, for sure.
He has been incredible. That's a three, and it's short. But right back out to him, Ackerman lost it as he tried to get his own board.
Well, 6 minutes to go, 6 points. Red Bank, the way Red Bank looks at it, they need a point a minute. They need to make up a point a minute.
That's a nice way to look at it.
Well, they did more than that in the third quarter.
Lemley corner three, short, leaping up to grab the rebound. The putback is missed by Dickerson. What an opportunity, and it is a foul going against Lemley as he tried to grab the loose ball. He was fighting with Liam Stack.
Yeah, everything's sort of going Red Bank's way here now. Balls are spinning off the rim. Lemley had been hot. Missed his last couple. And Braden Kirkpatrick just laughing with Jerry Mancuso down there. Referee, he's not feeling the pressure.
Ackerman, bounce pass, now back up top, Dickerson on him. They work it to the free throw line. Valentino makes the jump shot.
Of course he does.
4-point game.
This kid has been just fun to watch.
56-52.
Closest they've been.
Alexander, a three, off the mark. Fight for the board, the putback is up and good. Smiling Abe was right in my way. I couldn't even see who made it.
Oh, it was JP.
Okay.
Yep. Another putback for him. I'll tell you what, living off the offensive boards.
Teeter, open three, knocks it down.
Woo. Right down the middle.
58-55.
And this is the closest they have been since 37, when it was 37-18. They've gotten within three.
Northstars working it around.
Oh, my.
Red Bank has climbed all the way back in it. They need another stop, but the Northstars want to avoid that. Keese inside, nice move, foul, count it! What a huge play!
Massive play. Massive play. We don't see Keese get too offensive minded, but every now and then he'll pick his spots when to go, and he saw it there and he went. And that, if he can drop this free throw, just a third of the game for Nottingham, by the way. Nope.
In and out, Raymond fights to get position, got it blocked away by Stack. Fight for the ball on the floor. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow staying with the Stars.
Wow, Stack, what a play by Stack. Here you got a guy that's been tearing you apart all game. Gets another offensive board, looks like he's going to get another conversion, and Stack comes up huge with the block. Fortunately for Nottingham, they maintain possession, so they have a chance to turn what could have been a 3-point play into possibly a 4-point play.
Northstars will have it on the baseline. 4:16 to go in the game. And it's stolen away on the inbound. Stolen away by Kirkpatrick.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Carelessness by Nottingham there.
Valentino spinning out of traffic.
Kirkpatrick was there to capitalize.
Shot for three. Little long put up by Ackerman, but chasing after it and tracking it down is Valentino. He keeps the possession alive.
Valentino ran from the opposite side of the court to run over to grab that rebound. Wow.
What an effort. Valentino steps in. A blocking foul is called.
He ran into Tom Raymond. That's never good for the guy doing the running into.
No.
Raymond even got a little concerned on his face. He kind of went over. And that's 3 on Raymond now.
Yep. Valentino looked like he stumbled a little bit too before he hit into Dom.
Yeah.
And I guess they're saying it was in the act of shooting, which I didn't think so.
I didn't see a shot. No. I saw him start to try to penetrate.
Right, there's only 4 and 5 fouls on the board, so they must have said that this is on the shot. So huge free throws for Valentino. And he misses the first.
He is human. The gym's starting to get a little loud now, too. It's not packed like we got often seen it, but the Nottingham fans are trying to rise to the occasion. So too are the Red Bank fans. There are not a lot of Red Bank fans here either, but the ones that are here are making noises both sides for their team.
$60-56. Northstar fans getting into it. First round of the state tournament. Keese working on Ackerman. Passes left. Dickerson passes left into the corner. Now they work it back up top. Lemley over to Raymond. Working it around the arc. Dickerson. Passes to Alexander. Alexander floating shot off the back iron. Alexander gets it back and puts it up and in. What a hustle play by Dante Alexander.
Flash, how many are they going to get? How many offensive rebound putback points are they going to get? I know you don't know.
Long three.
Oh.
Goes out of play. Off the back iron, Kirkpatrick. And he was firing that shot a lot during warm-ups, where they're not going to guard him way out there on the wing.
No.
And so he had the open look, but just missed it.
Yeah, he looked confident letting it go, that's for sure.
Ryan Fisher coming back in.
No relation.
Liam Stack coming out for Red Bank. Red Bank was down as much as 19 points in this game.
Down as much as 19, have gotten back to within, there's a turnover.
Teeter ran into his own teammate in Fisher. Fisher somehow picks it up. Valentino inside, floater short. Good rebound by Raymond and good defense by Raymond. There's a foul.
Raymond.
Kirkpatrick hit him.
Raymond was like a wild man getting that rebound. He went up, brought it down like he almost popped the ball. He grabbed it so hard.
That's the 6th team foul, so one more and then the bonus for Nottingham.
Yeah, that's massive now with as close as this game has gotten.
Good job to get it over the timeline. Lemley, good pass. Raymond, the beneficiary in the finish. Good work by Joe Lemley. Timeout taken by Red Bank. 64-56, Northstars lead with only 2:24 to go.
Well, go ahead.
Italian People's Bakery, proud to support high school sports here on WBCB. Go to 63 Butler Street for the rolls, deli meats, and the pastries. 63 Butler Street is the place to go for the best hoagies and the finest dessert trays for any get-together. 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Today's game brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. They want to wish all of their students the best of luck. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. District Community Relations Committee is comprised of community and district staff members committed to meeting the needs of the Hamilton Township School District students. Join their meetings on the 3rd Thursday of the month. And any questions you can email to dcr@htsdnj.org. Well, Fish, coming down to
Flash.
the wire, and this has been a fun one.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, we all the credit in the world to Nottingham for building that lead, all the credit in the world to Red Bank for coming back. And if this is the balance that Central Jersey Group 3 has, where a 15 can take it on a 2 like this is going to be a gauntlet to get through trying to win this thing. And look, it's not over yet. I mean, Red Bank, from what we've seen from the Bucks here, this is not daunting for them, 64-56.
Nope. 8-point lead for the Stars, trying to finish it off at home. First round of the state tournament. Moving inside, Ackerman got it knocked away. All ball, they say. Shot for 3. Valentino, who else?
Who else, indeed?
And the Northstars turn it over.
Oh, man.
64-59, less than 2 minutes to go. Northstars have made a couple of those mistakes.
Yeah, they're making it tough for themselves. 6 turnovers here in the fourth quarter.
Teeter, bounce pass back up top, and a travel!
I was just going to say only 1 for Red Bank, make it 2 now. But that's a tough mistake. George
143. Ackerman, good defense, floated ahead. Dickerson steps in, dishes down low, foul, and 1, Dom Raymond. It's the Dom Raymond game.
Give me a break. First of all, great pass by Dickerson to give it to Raymond. He did the pump fake, went down, let the guy go over his back, went up for the easy layup, and got the foul. I mean, what more can you say about this kid? Mr. 8 a.m.
Of course, he cashes in the three-point play. 67-59. Red Bank on the move. Kirkpatrick nails a 3 from the corner. They won't go away.
No, they won't.
67-62. Long pass across the floor. Minute 15, and there's a foul.
They're draining these threes, Flash. That's huge.
In the bonus, 1-1 for J.P. Dickerson.
26 for Raymond, in case you're wondering. Boy, how big are these free throws?
Got the first. (68-62).
Now you start looking in terms of possessions. You make this, it's a 3-possession game. Right now, it's still a 2-possession game. And the way these guys are draining threes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threes this half for the Bucks, 9 for the game.
Missed the second. Dickerson, and they get called for an offensive foul.
Yeah, what was the call on Dickerson?
Don't know.
No. Raymond. Uh-oh.
That's his fourth.
That's his fourth.
Raymond saying that he got grabbed.
If this game goes overtime, that looms large.
68-62. Minute 10 left. Northstars do not want to foul. Teeter launches. Can't hit the 3. Fight for the rebound. Ends up in Red Bank's hands. No whistle.
Wow.
Falling down was Valentino, and then a foul. Going the other way.
Holy mow.
57 seconds left, and late in the game, they're going to let these guys play.
Well, I think that was, I don't know if that was a foul or not. It was kind of hard to see. But
lots of bodies in there.
Here's the guy you want at the line, I think.
It's the 19th foul, so this is also a 1-1. And as big as ever.
Yeah.
Missed it. Dickerson grabs it. Dickerson foul and goes to the line. That is the second time Fish, that defensively Red Bank has not been able to grab the rebound. It happened before.
Second time on foul shots. This is about the
right
20th time in this game.
Right.
I mean, I would love to. I mean, I keep rebounds. I can't keep offensive and defensive breakdown, but it has been a lot of offensive rebounds, and Nottingham has cashed in on a ton of them.
2 shots and 1 falls over the rim.
Yeah, his free throws. He's not draining them, but he's getting them. He's getting them to ease their way in.
The shooter's touch, as you like to say.
Raymond is out right now.
Yep, Dormerville comes in for him.
Yeah.
With 55 seconds to go. Don't want him to foul out just in case.
Right.
Both good. Northstars built up an 8-point lead again. It's 70-62. Red Bank moves quickly. Floating shot good.
Jeez.
Timeout quickly. 6-point game now.
Phew, Fisher had nobody guarded him.
Since 1899, proud to be a part of Greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Homes. Saul Funeral Home, 4th generation family-owned business, proudly supports their community. They've guided families in Mercer when they needed it most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you clothes you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. SaulFuneralHomes.com. They're a proud sponsor of today's game and hopes you enjoy it. And if you miss any of today's action, read about it in the Trentonian or Trentonian.com. Only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It is the Trentonian. So 50 seconds left in the game. Nottingham up 70-64. Central Jersey Group 3 first round. 2-seeded Nottingham, 15-seed Red Bank. And Anthony Austin, the assistant coach under Chris Raba, told Fish, if you're just joining us, that he thinks this is probably the best 15 seed in the state. And they're showing you why.
Yeah, exactly. This is a team that has shown nothing but heart. But look, while we're handing out plaudits, with their comeback, a lesser team might have folded, and Nottingham has stood up to it.
Yes.
You know, in a big way.
Chris Raba has once again put on a master class in coaching, which we see at night in and night out, but now trying to finish it off. 50 seconds left. Northstars working it back and forth with Lemley and Keese. Get across the timeline, and Dickerson clearly is the one that they're trying to foul. And they foul him.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. Dickerson has hit 3 of 4 from the line.
I think, you know, we have seen him struggle at times from the line.
Yeah, I guess
but
so.
certainly not today. I want to keep saying tonight, but it's only 2:18.
But they've scouted this team, so
yeah,
they know some things.
2 shots.
Yeah,
Dickerson
there you
short.
go. There you go, buddy.
Dormerville comes back in. This is a massive rebound if Dickerson misses. Red Bank can ill afford to lose this board. It's 1 of 2. 71-64.
Yeah, puts it back up to that 3-possession game again.
40 seconds. First round of the state tournament. Kirkpatrick thought about it from way beyond the arc. Now drives in and a foul. Got some ball, but got him with the body. I think that's Dickerson's 4th.
I thought it was on Keese. Yeah, it was on Keese.
Oh, okay. That's his 1st.
Yeah, that's a lot better if you're Nottingham.
And I think the official just ejected someone.
They ejected someone?
It looks like it.
From the stands?
It looks like it. The official pointed to someone and told him to leave the area. So,
wow.
Every once in a while that happens. 71-65 and stoppage of play.
What? Wait, what?
I want you to try a sub for.
Couple of subs, I guess, coming in.
These are guys we haven't seen. Matt Keegan? Or who's number 10?
Alec Teeter, he's been in.
Oh.
Missed the free throw. It's batted out to Dom Raymond. And a foul as Joe Lemley will go to the line. More big free throws.
You know, you'd think Billy would know well enough not to be trying to shake my hand when I'm writing down stats with 29 seconds to go.
30 seconds. He endured it the whole game. I heard him screaming the whole game, but I didn't hear him say anything just now.
Lemley with the big free throws. Jim goes silent, and he knocks it down.
It's 12 for Lemley.
He's quietly had a really nice game.
Yep.
And Northstars trying to get set up here.
John Adams talking to referee Matt Wolski. I think they're trying to find out what
Right.
happened with that ejection.
Lemley cans them both.
Wow.
That's huge.
Cool as a cucumber.
73-65. And a foul.
Oh, boy, Nottingham does not want to foul. What are they doing?
The last thing that you want to do.
Oh, man.
And that's their 7th, so free throws for Fisher.
At least one, maybe two, and that is the 4th foul on Dickerson. So 2 of Nottingham's really key components walking the tightrope here with 4 fouls.
1 and 1 missed. Lemley has it.
That rebound just gave Raymond a double-double.
Dickerson will be fouled and goes back to the line. 21 seconds left. That was a huge rebound by Dom Raymond, and that ball barely hopped over the rim to miss.
Yeah, that's the kind of breaks that Dickerson's been getting on his foul shots, and Red Bank didn't get it on theirs.
Matthew Christian in the game for the first time for Red Bank.
Well, you make this and it becomes a 4-possession game, and as relentless as this team is, I think that may be a little too much to try to overcome. As long as Nottingham doesn't do something silly like foul again. Well, still
Long
3
rebound,
possessions.
Lemley comes away with it. A 3rd time, and that's going to do it. A 3rd time on the free throws that the Northstars get the possession back. They hold off the 15 seed Red Bank Regional, and they win it 74-65. They were able to withstand the huge comeback put on in the second half by Red Bank.
Yeah, again, credit to both teams. Credit to Nottingham A for building such a lead. Credit B to Red Bank for getting it down to 3. Credit C back to Nottingham for not folding. I take it you want Dom Raymond over here?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get him for you.
Thank you, sir. 74-65, the final here from Nottingham, and we will talk to Dom Raymond, the player of the game, in a matter of moments here on WBCB. So we'll take a timeout, and we'll come back right after this.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
This is Angelo Honor, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
And welcome back to Nottingham. Keith Noonan joined by our Italian People's Bakery player of the game, Dom Raymond. And Dom, you had 11 points quickly out of the gate. So when did you know that this was going to be a big scoring day for you?
I just knew coming in I had to score because it's only one game, win or we lose. So I had to come in, score points. If I don't, we probably don't win. But as a team, we did great. But I know for myself I have to score.
And Coach was kind of telling me, people were asking where you were pregame, and Coach Raba basically said, well, Dom's been here since 8 a.m., so he's here.
I was here.
So why did you come so early?
Just get my shots up. I like how Kobe does it. He's the first one here, the first one to leave, so I like how Kobe is. And like I said, I'm the first one here, last one to leave, so.
And it showed clearly on the floor, and you made a 3 as well. Usually you don't take that shot, but they gave you that open shot, so in that first quarter you must have really been feeling it.
Yes, just shoot the ball. If I'm open, I'm shooting it. So
this Red Bank team coming in, obviously you guys had talked about it. You guys have done your scouting and everything, obviously with Coach Raba. What was the main thing to focus on with this team that, yeah, they might be a 15 seed, but they really fought back down 19?
Yeah, they were very aggressive. Shout out to the team, but as our team, we just watched film with Coach Ant, Coach Rob, and we just got the job done. So.
All right, so you're on to the next round. Congratulations, and you played a phenomenal game.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's for you. Best of luck the rest of the way, Dom. Appreciate it. 74-65, Nottingham with the win. Player of the game, Dom Raymond. He just played fantastically down the stretch. He started off hot and then had a couple of huge buckets and free throws near the end there. Thanks to the sponsors making this live stream possible: Capital Health System, Holden and Ford Subaru, New Jersey Education Association, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, as well as the Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, Hamilton Township Education Association, and by Saul Funeral Homes, Hamilton Township Division of Health, the Trentonian, the Italian People's Bakery, as well as Mako in Ewing. Thanks to Brianna Neal, who produced this live stream. Thanks to Eric DiCrescenzo on the camera. And for my broadcast partner, Rich Fisher, this is Keith Noonan saying so long from Nottingham. And we'll talk to you at 5:30 from Hamilton West as they play their first round of the Central Jersey Group 3 tournament. So stay tuned. Stay locked in at WBCB all day long. And until then, we'll talk to you then. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon.